hippity hoppity, time to get more property. That's what I'm saying on this fine Friday. Very sunny, very warm. And well, that's just how the desert is as well, isn't it? Well, maybe a bit more than warm, but hey, not much of a difference. Well, yeah, more Jadd in time on this Friday. And yeah, property we will be getting. I say so, and so it shall be. Because yeah, once again, the Day of the Run is done and behind us, and we can forget about it. Time to just continue doing the fun stuff. Well, arguably, maybe fun, maybe a bit monotone, because now it's just more conquest, more of the same. But well, that's what we do, that's what this campaign is about, spreading the light, whether they want to or not. So, yesterday, last time we left off on already prepping for the next war, if I'm not mistaken. So, and yeah, also we did have like all the chatting about trade, and I did look up trade mechanics as well, trying to figure something out. Honestly, it's good. Learning new things, which I didn't know up until now. Honestly, a lot I didn't know. Namely, for one, yeah, like with just with how like trade companies work, how all of that functions. So yeah, we will. Some of these provinces definitely will get reassigned, since they don't really do a lot except for just, well, give trade power. So yeah. But I think for now, we'll leave it as it is. And then let's see. North, everything is fine. So yeah, we are prepping an invasion of Yagab Faru because we have the claims on the Mother Sorrow. Basically all of it is owned by Yagab Faru, and then one singular province we will have to get from Kulugyash. Or they are Republic. Wait, a Medasi? Oh, they are a Medasi. Okay. Sure, we'll see about that. But first off, the Yagab Faru, they do have a number of allies. So who do they... Again, Rakaz, doesn't matter. Oh, they are allied with Kulugyash, okay. Negafama and Binvarji. So a lot of people in one alliance. Yeah, if we check this, quite a few of them. And they're not small. They're not small. I guess what do we have? 40,000, 30, so that's 70. Another 40 for 110. And actually 70. So that's 180k. And they're not even, like, they're not that far behind on military tech. Binvarji is actually right up there with us. And then the others are 14, 15, 15, like not too far behind. So I guess actually we will need more military than this. I am pulling over another 27. Also Rakaz, well yeah, Rakaz is small. Another 27. Where do we have rebel issues? Not in the east, as a matter of fact. Wait, where is this? Oh yeah, down in the south. So actually, this army... Get over here. Get over here as well. We will need you. And then I guess we have another army prepping. So with all of that, it should be good. Start gathering. And I guess we can start moving forward. Okay, these guys actually have a number of forts. Yeah, but we are sort of out of diplomats. I guess we could steal some maps from Nudurubu and then reposition the diplomat. So what do we need? Horashesh would be good. That's 71 province. Yanama. Honestly, getting some vision on Binvarji could be good. Yanama. Well, yeah, that we can't steal. Kubasi. Daonako. Just give me Horashesh. This will be a lot of vision. Yeah, that sure is a lot of vision. Another 40 to steal maps. Okay, yeah, that gives us vision of most of Kulugyash. Then we have this little bit we do not see. Honestly, sure, we'll keep the spy there. And we can steal more maps. Okay. Army, start gathering up. Start gather on up. Okay, yeah, we are slowly... We have slowly dipped into negative... I guess, well, negative mandate below 50. So, what would be the big... I guess, yeah, the yearly hedonism does hurt. I guess the production and tax reduction would be the biggest ones. And, well, I guess the unrest. But surely we should be able to deal with that once we take most of this river. Because how much is that giving us? So simply not owning the river provinces gives us 0.09, and then Niramit is 0.05. So that would be a swing of 0.13, which would already get us positive, and then devastation is not good. Okay. So now I'm thinking, do you have any separate allies? Okay, they're all small. I'm just thinking, it would be, since they are allied anyways, and I guess how high development are these provinces? Decent, but not the highest, so we should be able to take all of them in a single war. And Niramit is actually the highest at 23. Interesting. Interesting. So we will likely take the entire river. Yeah, the cores will finish by the time. So... I'm just wondering, do we co-belligerate them, or do we... Well, not bother? Do we not bother? Oh, they actually have still... I guess they do have Ketist. Well, okay, there are like a few provinces that still follow the cat around here. And you can go and take care of that. And you bunch, please split up, otherwise that's attrition waiting to happen. Well, less so waiting to happen and more so already happening. And okay, we can steal more maps. Kubasi, I guess, is the only one we do see here. Give me that. And then stop building a spy network. Instead, spy on Kulugyash. Oh damn, they have a lot of spy detection. But also a lot of forts. It would be nice to go around those. Okay, technologies still need to catch up more on oh, we can also upgrade. Where are all the galleys? How much does it cost to upgrade you? 570. Sure, we will need you. So start upgrading. It's not cheap, but well. Okay, and then this army, you will need a general. Give us another general. Okay, Panaril, you know what's what. You can most likely get reassigned to one of the armies that's... You know, sure, this one. And here we'll get you in. Just start making your way downtown. And time to start this war. So... small that. Do we co-belligerate them? It doesn't really pull in that many extra troops. I'm just thinking, would it be worth it for one separate province? It is a relatively big one. I guess so that we don't have to pay extra diplo. Sure, this is already a big enough war. Might as well do it properly. Well, now we are at war with, I don't know, a third of Sarhal. Honestly, I'm surprised that Binvarji have so many troops, because I'm not quite sure where... Because this is a desert, and then I'm pretty sure that this is already the coast, so I'm not quite sure how the geography over on their side actually works. So many goblins and orcs and everyone else. Actually, we could... No, not split in half. Again, give me... You... Just split off somewhere. And I guess you we can split in half. Sardika wants a seat in the Exemplary. Yes, obviously. There you go. So now, theoretically, I should start splitting up even more. Otherwise attrition is gonna kick our butts. Yeah, just pay a bit of admin and such. Okay, this army is on its way. Sure. So mostly, I don't want to split up too much, because it might happen that we get accidentally caught out by someone, and then that would be not nice. I would like to avoid that. Plus, we have to start, I guess, piecing them out one by one. So the Rakas could be the first ones, considering how small they are. Okay. Yeah, a lot of forts on the Kulugyash Mountain. I guess there are some mountains here and stuff. Actually, what is the terrain? Okay, that's Savannah, so the Kulugyashi lands are mostly highlands and then some mountains in the middle. Okay, have to watch out that we don't get caught out somewhere. Okay, can we... Well, okay, it looks like... I guess since there are so many of them, they're... Oh no, they are willing to. Okay, so we can just start getting the first ones out. Get some money from them, because why not? Because why not? Some money, and sure, you are small enough that I don't really care. You are small enough. Baku, Eater of Nightmares. More funny stories from Rachen. The people of Bunak have been sharing remarkable accounts of feeling blessed by the spirits, awakening each day with renewed vitality and without any troubling dreams. This phenomenon is likely the result of a benevolent Baku having chosen to make its abode in the region. Though these beings are typically indiscriminate in their consumption of dreams, this particular one appears to have developed a fondness for the people and has assumed a protective role, at least for the present. Well, isn't that nice? We don't have bad dreams anymore. Very cute. Very nice and wholesome. Okay, there go the cores that we had ongoing. Oh yeah, that is all from the dwarves. Okay, so this army get in on Nirat. Yeah, their armies haven't exactly been showing themselves yet. Which, is interesting. Oh, well, speak of the devil, there's an army. Okay, you also split off everything. Just leave the artillery there. Yeah, this... Oh, shit! That's a military, that's an army. Well, okay, maybe don't. Maybe they are actually getting ready to do something. Oh, and this is 15. Why does everyone have... From what is that improved foraging? Is that an idea group? Is that defensive or something? Oh, wait. That gives garrison size. Since when does garrison size... I always thought garrison size was only, well, the garrison, not the regiments needed. Oh well, sure. I mean, I guess get the cavalry in. Go deal with them. Okay, looks like some of the militaries are... Well, okay, looks like the armies are indeed arriving. Which means, let's pull back some... Okay, I don't know if you were originally paired up or no. Doesn't matter to me, you are paired up now. Get on over here, we need some assistance. And you can also get over here. There's a few too many. I don't want to risk dealing with them. All on me lonesome. Holy shit, there actually is a lot. I guess they have finally took them long enough to arrive. So yeah, this makes me assume we're gonna have a big old fight. But... well, I have my doubts that they will be able to... that they'll be able to survive more than like one bigger fight. So not you, you merge up. Also make your way over. Okay, now just start attacking them. What? The carvings of the ancestors. The monkey? High temples generally abound with embellishments in the form of murals, each narrating its unique tale. While certain paintings find clear and easily interpretable explanations, others remain enigmatic, defying decipherment. Among these enigmatic artworks, one holds the center stage in an impassioned discourse. What is the nature of this creature? The majority of onlookers and scholars perceive it as a simian entity, yet an assertive faction contend that it is, in fact, a goblin. The debate has now escalated to a point where these groups have taken to labeling each other as ape lovers and goblin groupies. Okay, sure. At this junction, our sovereign's intervention is sought to adjudicate and ascertain the true subject of the depiction. That is clearly a monkey. We gain Diplo and lose admin. A goblin most definitely. We lose admin and lose Diplo. It's neither, you buffoons. Get your eyes checked. Lose stability and get military. Well, what do we need? I guess more admin is always good. We do need to finish admin ideas. That would be very good. So that's a goblin. Honestly, what do I need to tell you? It's a goblin. That's definitely a goblin. Like, goddamn you people. Check your eyesight. Oh, those are... Well, okay, that's just the single best shock phase we could hope for. Yeah... Christ. Okay, I don't know. For some reason I expect... I guess their general was decent at shooting, but literally nothing in shock. Okay. Well, that explains some things. I guess let's see, can we stop the siege on the capital? That's also gonna be a big one. Okay, not quite as... Okay, but the fire phases. Okay, decisive, very decisive. Some losses were had, considering just against how many we are fighting here. Plus, like, they had a... Okay, well, they only had maneuver. This guy was even better, evidently. Okay, and that should be... massive casualties inflicted right away. And yeah, we took 10,000 casualties in both of those battles. You know, that sounds very acceptable to me. Now, oh, we can catch... Sure, we can catch them as well. Oh, well, we caught one singular artillery regiment. Yep. Yep. Not quite. Where are you going? Where are you going? Get back here. We'll have to chase them down. Otherwise, they're just gonna cause trouble, aren't they? You're just gonna be causing trouble. That's a bit of a long path. Oh, Goblin Skulkers eliminated, and another province converted for free. Thanks a lot. What do we have? Okay, that's going, and then we have the... Yeah, we have Ovdal Tunger. 22 crowns a month. That's a lot. That's a lot of money. But sure, burn through it. Now, I would potentially... I guess Binvarji are just too far away. I assume piecing them out will be a bit more of a pain than it will be worth. Also, what the hell is this siege doing? Well, evidently getting disease outbreaks. Oh, I'm at war with these guys. Someone could have told me that. Christ, actually two disease outbreaks in a row. This is quite something. This castle got hands. Okay, another substantial fight. Oh, well, fight. Maybe a bit of a massacre. Oh no, I guess unlucky shooting phase, but very lucky shock phase. And they got entirely just wiped out. Zooey. That's something. Okay, they have locked in, which now means we can catch them. Well, a little... Catch a little force. Oh, there are some not so little ones. Look like they're coming back for round 2. Fight. You start making your way back down. And now, could we please take this castle? This is getting a bit annoying how well that place is holding. Christ. Well, not Christ. In Sarhal's name. This is annoying. And yeah, I guess initially I wanted to maybe conquer these two guys as well, get some money out of them. But by the looks of it, it might be more of a hassle than it's really worth. I think once we take... Well, once we take Nuramit, whenever that happens, in somewhere in the far future... Then maybe we could just piece them out. We got... Okay. Catching one regiment. Isn't that peak comedy? Okay, yeah. In the end, a bit, I don't know, a bit more of a manpower drain than I would have wanted all of this to be. But, well... Okay, so let's see, can we... how much do... So we go all the way down here. If I'm not mistaken, these are, yep, these are the claim paths. Down here, and then we need Nuramit as well, which we can get. That's 72 overextension, very cool. So we could... I guess I would like to pick up... I guess fill in this area simply so that we don't have some weird cut-out path. And I guess also maybe connect up here so that it's all nice and connected. For that, we do need to take some additional provinces, which I guess we will manage here. Oh yeah, plus also money. Yeah, how much money? Also, it would be good to break some alliances. So maybe a fight or two more for war score purposes we could take. Yeah, taking the forts is gonna be a bit too much. Head over there. Try catching some of them off guard. Oh, maybe... Don't do that. Wait for some reinforcements to get here. Boom, there we go. Come on, join the fight. Oh yeah, very good shooting. Excellent shooting. Okay. Oh shit, that's actually 15k. Well, there was 15k there. Once upon a time, long ago. Once upon a time in the land of the dinosaurs, there used to be 15,000 of them. Then they got obliterated. Okay, some extra land. Okay, now let's see. Is that enough? How much do we exactly want here? I guess no, actually, if I want to... Oh, and this is... Okay, so we have to be a bit... Well, this would be exactly 100 overextension. Then again, maybe 100 is... I guess we could not take that. That would leave us with... but okay, we do need some additional... Yeah, I do want to take... I do want to take most of the land here. Just to reconnect, so... I guess we start sieging... Ooh, there is Damestier here. I guess the mountains have good resources as a whole. A lot of iron, a lot of copper. Gems, Damestier. And yeah, this is mostly then cattle. Cattle, grain. Okay, I guess you start sieging that. You come around here. I guess... One army can stay behind and start sieging some castles. Oh, actually, we can take their capital. Also, their capital is only... level 3, as a matter of fact. They only have a castle there. Meanwhile, everyone else can go have a fight. Leave them outside. Come on, get out of the land which I am capturing from you. Gaved. Furthermore, I believe Askasur must be destroyed. Ah yes, Askasur then the last. Or something like that. Lovely. Lovely jubbly. I love blasting them with cannons. Big cannons. Who doesn't love a big cannon? I sure do. Oh, and by the looks of it, we will catch 19,000, basically without a general. Oh, actually, bad... incredibly bad rolls. That should have been an insta-wipe. Well, it was a wipe, but Not nearly as good as it should have been. Oh, they might be going for this infantry. I'll just cut back in. Yeah, honestly, this war will have taken a bigger toll. Actually, yeah, 80,000 combined losses. I wasn't expecting to... Then again, I guess, how much of that is attrition? Well, yeah, actually looking at it that way, we have only lost 20,000 in combat. And then 60,000 has been attrition. Which is a bit wild to consider. Okay, well, there goes their capital. Okay, and we can take everything here. How problematic would it be to get... I guess it would be quite problematic to get the money and everything else. I think we have spent enough time. Let's just, like, the 900 money isn't... It's not gonna be that much of a game changer. Let's just piece them out. And be done with it. Yup. Okay, you get over here to Niramit, you reconvene, and you guys just get out somewhere to the river. Start coring all of that. 200. Not bad. And we are positive. Some devastation, but mostly we control the entirety of the Mother's Sorrow. Plus we control all of the important cities. So now we just don't have any negatives from that, and we can enjoy a slow but steady mandate growth. Okay. Oh damn! I kind of forgot. We saw Diagab Faru in half. Look at me cutting countries. Cutting countries like there's no tomorrow. Oh, and okay, we actually don't have any more unrest here, do we? Unrest, separatism. I guess, yeah, the tolerance... The amount of tolerance we have is almost enough to fully counter any separatism. Yeah, we can move the friendly troops away. Consort of the People is very good. Okay, so this army can just go back to the coast. To return to the continent. Good stuff. Return to the continent, and we will do something with you. I guess we can have a look. Who's next on the chopping block? Theoretically, it should be someone in the east, right? We should look at someone in the east. What is the situation here? What's the situation with the goddamn Bhuvauris? What's the situation? What's the deal with Bhuvauri? So yeah, land-wise, we have them... We shouldn't have any problems. The problem is the Navy. The problem is simply the Navy and how the hell we can possibly take this island. So... Yeah, our Navy limit is basically full. Well, we have what? We have 56 galleys, now galleasses, so we are caught up on the naval tech at least a little bit. Hello, Walther. Just finished the war. Just finished the war here in the south. Now we effectively control the equivalent of the Nile. The Mother's Sorrow. It is fully ours. It is fully ours, which is good. Now we don't have to worry about this situation so much. That's now all nice and done. Just gonna have to deal with some separatists, and that's that. So now, yeah, we're looking eastward again, most likely, I think. Because, well, yeah, mostly just how do we handle the naval situation? Well, yeah, we have 10 Navy tradition. Have to say, I haven't really thought about our Navy. It's kind of an afterthought. So the last time when I tried something, we got beaten quite badly. Bhuvauri. So what's our comparison here? So if they go back up to... yeah, their naval maintenance is down. If they go back up, they will have... Actually, goddamn, they have like 0.5 more navy morale than we do. And that's not a tech advantage, that's just... I guess that they actually have just bonuses, yeah, like navy tradition, stuff like that. Yeah, the light ships don't matter. We now have the same galleys. The problem is they do have galleons. They do have galleons. And that is what their fighting force consists of most. So this would mostly be a heavy ship versus galley fight. But... I'm just worried... Like, I don't know, I would think that that should work. Heavy ship, like, the galleys should win, considering that this is a inland sea, so they do double damage. You would think that that's a lot. But I don't want to start a fight and then it turns out that actually we can't do shit. But then again, we can't sit around and wait forever either, right? We have to act at some point. So I think with that information, let's start moving over some troops. We will leave someone here to deal with separatists. But the main big armies... Oh yeah, we also need someone stationed here to deal with these coastal territories. Which can be done by... You, sure, why not? And then how many... I guess this army can come down. Separatist assistance. Actually come like over here. We'll leave you on separatist duty. And that means you can also go and assist in the east. So, that's that. In the meanwhile... Oh, no. Living test subjects. I think we can do without. Oh, why did you get interrupted? Get moving. Take the long path. Okay, no more knowledge sharing. Money is looking good though. I thought we would have more problems with the money situation, but I guess if it's good, it's good. Also... ideas. I think we can pick up more ideas because we have a decent amount of admin still stored up, and military power is just about enough for an idea. Yeah, we're not getting military tech 17 anytime soon. Though that would be good. Supply limit is royally annoying currently, especially when the armies decide to start stacking up. Stop walking in the same provinces, god damn it. We need highways. We need better highways. But they're expensive. They're goddamn expensive. Okay, so you are headed there. Recommence walking. Recommence the big walk. So yeah, idea groups. I think we have the admin to spare and the military, so we can just nab. Stability cost reduction. Yes, sure. It's not that important. Less army tradition decay is good though. That's good though. Noble officers. Because, yeah, we have... Mostly because of the obsession, we have fallen down to not even 60 army tradition, which honestly for us is very bad. We need to be... We were at 100 for so long. But I guess once the obsession runs out, we will basically be losing almost next to nothing. So that's good. That's going to be something. What else do we have? So, and the next ideas are monthly autonomy change. That's okay. Mostly the rest of the administrative ideas are kind of eh. Just the finisher is 20% governing capacity is huge, especially for us. And then also the policies. I think Royal Commission Act is going to be an instant pickup. 20% advisor cost reduction. Huge. Aristocratic, on the other hand... I guess it's aight. The next one is good. Another diplomat and cheaper generals. At the end, we're gonna have incredibly cheap generals. Like, almost free. Which can be funny. Global trade in Ovdaltungur. Very cool. Wait, where am I on the... these things? Oh yeah, we haven't even picked up printing press yet. We're still... Because it's expensive. It's horrifically expensive. Yeah, we need to get... Well, now we are floating 30 crowns a month net income. But we need more. Always need more. Always need more. Okay, and I feel like how many... Can we get more generals? Yeah, we can. Let's get more generals. You're fine. I guess for suppressing rebels we don't really need. Actually, we can swap you places. Boop and boop. Do that instead. So the armies are arriving in the east. What's gonna be the situation here? So these guys only have 2 provinces, not too worried about them. Gnidi is Also, basically nothing. Yeah, we're just gonna sweep them away. And then... Well, okay, Van Difa. Last time, Van Difa, I think, didn't do anything. Basically... They are a bit bigger. I'm mostly afraid of the fleet. If they decide to actually pull up. That would not be good for us. And hello, time's ticking. Welcome, welcome. Just, we finished the fight with Jakob Faru down in the south. Well, mostly everyone here was involved. It was a bit of a thing. A bit more of a manpower drain than I would have wanted. But such is the attrition life. Now, repositioning to do something in the east. Or at least try and do something in the east. Because I am very much worried about the naval situation. Spy network is full. Okay. Barging into sorrow. What's this? More stuff? Sure, pay for them. We have the money. Yeah, hedonism is getting there. Okay, so we have 80,000 ready to go. The Bhuvauris have 60. Yeah. 15 heavy ships, 7 galleys. The transports don't really matter. Do I want to throw the Carrack in there? I think the Carrack might just take up space. I think it's better to let the galleys fight. Plus, it's just a decorative, just a decorative flagship. I guess, do I want to try and get a better admiral? Would be worth it, maybe, if we can get someone with at least 1 extra pip in shooting or shock. Okay! Nothing in shooting but 4 shock. I guess checks out for galleys. We do have a galley fleet, so just ram them. That's what we're gonna do. Ram them. Okay, 4 shock. I will definitely take that. Get the light ships into harbor. Don't want any accidents happening there. Now, could I... I do wonder, will they pull out instantly? I guess that there will be some fights right away where we have to kill their light ships. So I don't think we can get our infantry in there. But maybe it would be worth it positioning here and then just hopping over instantly. It's gonna be bad attrition, but if it works, we could win. Seriously, can we... No. Well, sure. Boom, boom. We don't co-belligerate anyone. Doesn't matter. Though, could we... no, but no, I'm gonna use that. Just the basic one. So, we need your capital. If we... Well, okay, I guess better set the war goal as not their capital, just in case we can't take it. We can take something else. So just... Where is it? Reathung. Reanthung. Sure. WAP. So there is instantly some naval fighting, which should get resolved just as instantly, and then someone else arrives. That gets resolved instantly, and now just get in on their capital. They aren't pulling out their navy. They're not pulling out their navy. Okay, so this is gonna be very bad for attrition. But I will shove in 2 of our armies. Just in case, if our navy gets beaten and we have to pull back, we won't be able to get anyone on the island anymore. And they do have an army of 60,000, so we can't... Yeah, like they are doing now. So I assume our navy... Yep, our navy is still getting deleted. Well, RNG doesn't help. Retreat when possible. Could navies even retreat? I don't remember. Oh, okay, yeah. Didn't even sink a single ship. But yeah, now, I guess good thing that I shoveled on 50,000 troops. Because, well, it doesn't matter. We are on the island. We achieved our goal. We are on the goddamn island, and you can eat my shorts. Oh, I forgot we also have stuff to do down here. So now we will take it and just walk off on our side. Oh, and it was a... well, that was a exceedingly lucky siege. Which now means we can get down from there. Wasn't even that much attrition, all things considered. Get them! What do they think they're doing, sieging my land? Okay, decent kickoff. Oh yeah, the Bhuvauris definitely do fight back harder than the Sarhalans, but... well, if we stack up 70,000, they ain't a real match. So now... well, okay, with their capital taken, that's basically the tricky part resolved. Now we just have to deal with the rest. Because realistically, I only need the capital to gain a bunch of claims up north. But since we do have claims on the coastline, I would like to, well, take as much as we can from the coast. Ow, well, shit. Oh, no, wait, we can be... it's no tragedy. I forgot we can get back up there, though we have to be quick about it, since we can only do it from our side. If they retake their capital, then that would be bad, definitely. That would be very bad. Also, pull off the infantry. Hey, where are you running? Get back here! Well, okay, if they don't want to get back here, then sure. Annoying bunch. Have to watch out with the sieges a bit. Disease. Hate disease. Who likes disease? Goddamn Nurgle. What are you showing up for, rearing your ugly head? Your ugly, disease-ridden head? Then what do we have? Oh, well, this explains why the capital went down so quickly. We have 60 siege ability against them. I'm surprised that the Bhuvauris don't have anything in fort defense at all. I would have expected them to have something. Our heir is benevolent. Oh, that would have been so goddamn good on our... Actually, it's interesting to see that benevolent gives hedonism. Like, usually that would be worthless since it's only subject stuff. But, goddamn, 0.25 hedonism is a lot. That's a lot of hedonism, which we could have gotten. It's a bit annoying. Our heir is... I guess this is our new heir. Our previous one also had a good trait. But honestly, I'm not complaining about the ones that we got on our leader. Leader man is good. Where are you going now? I assume they're once again trying to get onto their island capital. Oh, we just missed it by like a day. I'll go around, go around. Oh. There goes some cores. And I guess at this point... a bit of a cough. Honestly, yeah, air's been getting quite dry recently. As I said, hella sunny today. We have like, I think what, in the sun it must be like 26 Celsius today. At least I think that was in the forecast, which is, considering that we had like 0 degrees Celsius last week, a bit of a swing these last few days. Oh, that's bad. We can't escape, I guess. Get the infantry in. The infantry is hella slow. Well, we got them in the capital. Are we? Okay, we won in the capital, but this is... Oh, well, the rolls definitely don't help. Just get... No, everyone get out. Okay, that was horrific. That was absolutely dog shit. The war was going very well. The war was going very well up until that moment. Yeah. It feels like I try to... I do the entire, like, artillery infantry management to avoid taking attrition damage, and most of the time that just leads to taking direct damage, which ends up being more casualties. Okay. Well, this... Okay, this artillery get merged. You're... I'm not waiting to replenish you. Get merged. Yeah, that was... ass. That was royal ass. Let's get the cavalry over here and... Christ. What's this? Nagafama? Sure. Move where you want. Merge the cavalry. Get in here. Okay, well now we're not moving anyone anywhere, just... Oh yeah, I guess we do need... send in some artillery. Oh god damn, actually the infantry here is royally messed up as well. Everywhere, for the matter of a fact. Okay, I guess we have drained out all of their manpower. Alas, they still have quite a few men. Yeah, the Bhuvauris, they're just always a pain, aren't they? Well, mostly it's a pain whenever we can't stack wipe anyone. Which applies to mostly everyone who we are fighting in recent times. Well, I mean, the fighting in Sarhal was fun, because everyone there is, well, a bit of a chump, to put it simply. But, okay, what's going on here? Oh, the Dragon Command. Yeah, the Dragon... Okay, all the sub-commands are attacking Mo Huang. Okay, and Kudet Kai. So that's... Mo Huang has what? 100,000? Kudet Kai has 50. They definitely could do something, but by the... Yeah, seeing how much land is already occupied... It's debatable if they will manage much. Okay, plus they have started... Okay, they have started hiring adventurers. Okay. I guess that's good to know. Blessing from the Grandmother Spirit. Can I just say also, every time there is so much text, and then it ends up being something incredibly inconsequential. But sure, we'll give it a read. Hales, a continent characterized by its diverse spiritual and ritual practices, displays a shared reverence and respect for grandmothers, who hold a special place as the mothers of mothers. This collective veneration is expressed through various means, including rituals, storytelling, and unique traditions. For instance, in a group of hamlets nestled deep within the Lupuan rainforest, the ashes of deceased women are mixed into farming soil, symbolically giving birth to nourishment for younger generations. Similarly, the Fokau sky cemeteries honor deceased grandmothers by mummifying them in the cold air, and regularly offering food, flowers, liquor, and other goods to their spirits, ensuring they watch over future generations. Shimoni, a revered spirit representing these venerated grandmothers, has been frequently sighted around cemeteries, ancestral shrines, and spiritual centers. The common people's devoted reverence has been reciprocated, as witnessed in the province of Durashideni. The area has experienced a significant surge in pregnancies and healthy births, coinciding with an increased number of encounters with the grandmother spirit. Consequently, the population of the province is growing, providing us with more people to recruit and engage in various activities, contributing to the prosperity of the region. That gives us 1 manpower. Sure, thank you. We'll use that somehow. Well, admittedly, manpower is something that we are in need of. When's the next debate? 3 more years. Could get another draft. I feel like the draft has literally just been feeding me manpower. Because I guess it's not affected by manpower recovery speed. I think it gives you a percentage of your total manpower pool. And, well, that's definitely good for us, considering that we have the latter, not the former. Oh yeah, forgot. religion, conversion time. Okay, finally a siege done. So let's try and go and relieve this siege. What is their general? No fire, a lot of shock. Okay, also you can split up. Okay, get in there, I guess. I really don't want to take many more fights, but, well, we sort of can't just let them do what they want. Okay, though the rolls were pretty decent. Okay, yeah, we definitely inflicted a lot more damage than we received in that one. So do we want to follow up and take out this group as well? What is the situation of our armies? They are relatively okay. So yeah, let's jump on them. And hopefully this will be the last big fighting that we will have to do. Well, which goddamn general is in the lead of this? How are they taking so little damage? I don't get it. We don't have that much of a penalty here. I guess the rolls just aren't lining up. No, sorry, that was a bit of a... just a bit of a shitty situation. Well, once again, shouldn't have done that. The more you learn. The more you learn, and honestly, can I just get rid of you all? We need your... actually, no, wait. Okay, yeah, we are done with the cores. So we can take as much as we want, so to say. Oh, I very much would want that fort. Oh, and we almost can take it. Because, oh yeah, the fort is in a city, true. This is the river, and it's actually a 31 dev city. Biengfang. Yep, that's a big one. That's also 20. Yeah, the coastline. Actually, what regions do Jadd? Wait, where do we have... yeah, we don't have claims there yet. Okay, so we need... we could pick up that as well. Okay, and then that is a bit too expensive. Oh, actually, money. Okay, instead of that, we will take money. Okay, let's see if we can maybe grab some provinces. I would very much like to get some money out of them. If nothing else, because our manpower will be wrecked, we will have to sit around for a bit. After all of this is done. Oh, general died. Somewhere. Somehow. Oh, and there's a revolt. Well, you're right next to our army. Oh yeah, right, we can get some provinces here as well. Go capture that. A lot of swamp. A lot of swamp and a lot of jungle. This really isn't nice terrain to fight in. Especially for us. I do like me some flat terrain for the cavalry. Oh, they are trying to ship their troops over. As long as it's not on their capital, I don't care too much. Has to be said. Okay, the fort is falling relatively quickly. No, once again, I'm not interested in living test subjects. Stop asking. That's bad. It's bad for the reputation. What do we have? Exodus. I don't really care for diplomatic rep. Sure, take a little bonus instead. So, how does the peace deal look? Hey, they're not willing yet to give us much money. Which is weird, because they don't have any more forts left on the mainland. I guess they have this one fort out here, which I guess we can try and take. In the meanwhile, I guess we can just hoover up the smaller provinces. Okay, they landed on our forts, but that's not too much of a biggie. What do you think you're doing? You don't have a general. That's any good, at least. Down there. I think might as well get stuck in the fight if you have time. Well, there's them wiped out. Okay, this is getting sieged down very nicely, even if we don't have a blockade. So, that will be the mainland just entirely finished. I guess we wait until we get this fort, which we should be able to take before they capture our castle. And then we'll see. I assume that's... And yeah, I guess actually, since they still have allies in the fight, I guess that's why the war score is a bit not perfect. Honestly, breaking the alliance... In that case, breaking the alliance might be something that's worth thinking about. Okay, all of you just get out as well. Sure, execute someone. Just the usual execution. Makes for a bit of entertainment. Now they also got a water shortage. It's a race. It sure is a race. God damn, they really don't want to give a lot, huh? They really don't want to give. Come on, give in. Give me your land. And I really don't want to fight anymore. 40. Oh, I guess I could have gone and sieged these boys down. Oh, and of course they take our fortress on 14% or whatever it was. It just has to be that way. It just has to be that way. Come on, let me select those troops. And go deal with that. Oh shit, they forced my... No, my... Wait, that still counts as a flagship? It was... No, I lost my funny decorative flagship. I will not forgive them for this. That was a Eastern Jadd flagship. We will literally never see another one of its kind. This is a crime beyond explanation. Ooh, that makes me mad. That makes me mad. It literally doesn't mean anything. It was just a ship with a fancy blue name. But it was my ship with a fancy blue name. Okay, that's taken. Okay, we can finally get all the money. Now, how possible... I guess it would be possible to squeeze out another place. Oh, also we can... Can I intercept them? If we intercept them on the landing, that would be... Oh, no, well, no, they decided against it. Sure. Sail away. Sail away, sail away. Just give me prestige, I don't care for infamy. Well, I care about infamy, hence I don't want it. Yeah, that one. Okay, so my assumption, we take back our fortress, and then just... That's basically as much as we can take. We see how much war score that gives us. And, yeah, we peace out. Regardless if that's perfect or not perfect or... what. Okay, fort retaken. Okay, so it's not enough to get us another province, which is a bit of a shame unless we take a backwater. How much money could we get if we take a province? Actually, we still can get most of the money and take a province. Yeah, sure. Though, actually, maybe not that one, maybe this one. The fort can cover for it. Yeah. Excellent. Thanks for, well, your land. It wasn't easy to take it. Yeah, goddamn, so many losses. Basically 1-1. Really don't like seeing it. Being the Jadd, seeing outcomes where losses are basically equal is a lot of pain. I guess combat losses, we did do better. That's 1 versus 2. But yeah, shame that like most of it is from that one fight. That one messed up fight. Okay. Gather back up. Okay, yeah, we get 2 new resources because we freed slaves, so... Ishuden and Niabta. Okay, we got copper and exotic wood. I guess, sure. Oh yeah, that was on this island, right, copper. Sure. Maybe could have gotten something slightly fancier, but... Especially considering that this is a big island, but I won't complain too much. I will complain a little. You know, a little complaining is fine. But So, this does complete a mission since we took their godforsaken swamp capital. Reunify Southern Rachen. So, the southern cities, some of the richest parts of Rachen, never joined the reunified Harimraj. Their desire for independence was understandable, given their preeminent status was a sharp contrast to that decadent, failing state. But there is a new empire in Rachen, one that outshines any that has come before, and they can resist no longer. This truth, and that of Sarhal, must be made clear to the inhabitants of southern Rachen. Perfect. And we get some bombastic claims in Haley's. 2 entire regions. So, and this is gonna be, yeah, new missions, new conquest targets. So, because now we have a few claims. Yeah, we have a few of them. So going more southeast, that's gonna have to wait, because now that we finally have claims on the command, well, the Tiger command, either way, one command, yeah, that's gonna be our first main target, because now, after God knows how long and many wars, we can actually fight the command again, but this time we actually have a specific target in mind, namely we can get some land. Okay, it doesn't look... Also, yeah, it doesn't look like Mo Huang is doing a lot. The Elephant Command, I think, is doing fine. They still have a full manpower reserve. Same goes for the Dragons. Tiger Command is beaten up, though. They have an army, but nothing in the reserve. Well, the same can be said for us. The same can be said for us. So I think that will have to wait a while, but we can definitely start preparing for it. And goddamn, everything here is so high development. Well, and then there is a province with 3. What? I thought that was literally illegal. How can there be a province with 3 development? This is Anbenar. We don't do that here. Oh, 2 base production. I guess there are some... I guess there are some provinces with... Then again, this is the only one I can see that literally has... Oh no, there is one here in the desert. Oh, and a marsh. Okay. Just the fact that right next to it we have 27 and 29 and more 20. There's a lot of cities. There's a lot of cities. Those are going to be our cities. Okay, so we need 3 infantry to be moved over. Yeah, well, as much as I would like to declare war right away, we have the situation of not having a manpower pool, which is not good, shall I say. So what can we... I think I haven't checked my rivals in quite a while. Can we swap over? We can rival off Daltungar, sure, I will take that. Do I care about anyone else here? Not really. We're not gonna fight any of them anytime soon. Okay, how do ideas look? We can pick up centralization. Yes, and that Okay, so we are very, very close to finishing admin ideas. That's gonna be a big one. And then what's with the military? Yeah, we are definitely also picking up international nobility. Yeah, one more diplomat and cheaper generals. Thank you. So that brings us 2 away from finishing aristocratic. And so then the big stuff here is gonna be getting the aristocratic and admin policy, which is gonna give us hedonism and year reform progress growth. That's gonna be nice. Because that should... Yeah, it will make it so that we have basically neutral hedonism. We have just about enough coming in that it makes up for the base decay. So then we're just gonna use events to slowly get those numbers up. Okay, but that's gonna be in a little while. Before all of that, so another diplomat. Where do we send you? Where do we send you? Who might be a near future target? We will fight in Deshak, but they don't have any forts. Basically the same goes for Eka. They are all fortless. So instead, I guess sure we can shove someone into the Elephant Command. Damn, they have 60 spy detection. Maybe not. Maybe not. I think the elephants have something specifically which gives them a lot of spy detection. Yeah, because having 3 diplomats not doing anything is a bit more than I would like. Also, now that I think about it, can we start... Oh, they are already a tributary. I thought maybe... Maybe we could establish some satrapies in the south. Because, yeah, I'm not super intent on conquering them. Okay, so if we aren't neighbors, then that's already a really big one. Okay, I guess everyone here is a bit too big to just accept it. Where is a... sure, start spying on the elephants. We don't have anyone else that we might fight with. So who is it? These are the dragons. They only have like 2 claims. Against... Oh, this is actually against Kudet Kai. Not against Mo Huang. It just happens that Mo Huang are the first ones to get beaten up. Verkol Ozavar. Very cool. Speaking of dwarven holds, Verkol Gulan, is it still upgrading? Oh, it's very close to finishing. We are a year away from the excavation finishing. This will upgrade it to a level 4 hold, which will also give it its specialization. So that will be cool. And okay, money is flowing. Speaking of holds, we should... Yeah, I guess we should repair of Daltungur. How expensive is that, though? Might be quite expensive. Rebuilding a lot of... What's this? Major States offers help. Sure, accept help, why not? Old canals. Why do I not see the option to... Wait, what's the hold restoration? The hold restoration was a decision. So why... Oh, why aren't... Well, okay, we'll figure that out later. More separatists, where are you? Few random provinces. Yep. Bimlao, Bhuvauri. Some here and there. And yeah, we are... Okay, we are just about at governing capacity. Also, I'm starting to think we should get rid of some of these. Like, for example, get rid of oversight by the Namaseer. Get rid of that. And also the merchants. Get rid of free enterprise. Yeah. Get in there. So, what's up next on the chopping block? Well, what, in 3 years' time, I guess 2.5 years' time, we'll be entering into a new age. And goddamn, we built up a slight bit of excess splendor. Would be nice if there was, I don't know, some usage for splendor, maybe, possibly. Then again, I guess it doesn't really cause any harm if it's just sitting there either. Just a bit of a shame. But yeah, what are the next... I guess we still are a ways away from the next government reform, but... Okay, the next one is gonna be, yeah, the economic one. That's gonna be... pretty good, pretty important. I'm not sure what we will pick up. But... I guess we'll figure that out when we get there. Actually, since we have a bit of a lull in the fighting, I will take a quick bathroom break. So be back in a few minutes. Alright. Nice. So, back to it. Back to figuring out what we can really do. I guess we definitely can return the fleet to trade them. This is not nearly as much as I remember it being. I guess sure. 2 ducat, 2 crowns profit. It's still some profit. And send you sure to Doverhall, 1 singular frigate. But yeah, our battle fleet got absolutely decimated. We lost what? I guess we lost like 20 galleys. Which admittedly isn't that expensive to rebuild. And then, yeah, really, the biggest loss was that flagship. I am somewhat pissed about it. It didn't do much, but it was just a funny thing to have. I like collecting. Ever since I played the pirate campaign in Vanilla EU4, I did like just the funny part of, I don't know, having like 10 flagships in a fleet. Okay, looks like now Mo Huang and Kudet Kai have properly been... Well, Kudet Kai definitely has been properly beaten up. Because also some people, some boys in the south declared war on them. Well, that's not nice. And yeah... Well, Elephant Command has taken some casualties, I guess, but it's so minuscule it might as well doesn't matter. The command itself is rebuilding quite properly. 170k, so I smell another war approaching between them. Yeah. I smell another war Oh, they don't have any claims anymore. Oh, that's interesting. Well, I guess, no, the Tiger Command does still have a few cores, even. The other ones, not really. Well... Oh, all of this is religious zeal. So... Okay, we are actually legitimately building up a lot of money. So let's invest that in... I guess buildings. We need more buildings again. More buildings. Again, diplomatic rep, no. No. Okay, so I feel we could use a few forts. Or at least a fort. Down here. What the hell happened? Damn. Okay, so Nudurubu got properly split up. Let me guess, I can't... Oh, I can establish satrapies. Sure. Though, do I want to? If it's the tiny ones... We currently have one tiny satrapy. And I don't think it... Well, yeah, I think it doesn't really contribute anything. I guess we have to have them of a certain size or a certain amount for it to be meaningful at all. So as funny as that would be, I guess it would be a bit pointless. Okay. Back to the buildings. Some forts. We don't really... We have a lot of unprotected land here. Build a fort there. Yeah, actually a fort here would be really good. Sure, chuck one in here. And then... in here. Sure. Means one province is unprotected, but oh well. So, some forts, which actually is quite expensive. They do cost 350 apiece. And then, what do we need next? Oh, we definitely can get some workshops. And I assume some courthouses over in Rachen. Well, okay, and that's down to 1600. I guess let those numbers recover a bit. So, when was the next exemplary? In 6 months. Okay, so I think we can wait for the next exemplary debate. Then, depending if we get the draft, it should give us around, I don't know, like 100,000. Maybe, okay, maybe not 100. Maybe like 80,000 manpower. If we get that, we could potentially declare a big war on, like, the command or something. Oh, and Verkal Gulan Hold has been upgraded. Excellent. Pleasingly strike the beautiful earth. Yes, yes indeed. Very beautiful. It is truly splendid. Truly splendid. Oh, and I have forgotten to set this fleet to trade protection. No, right, I haven't forgotten. We literally can't make anything here. Okay. Crafty gnolls. What are the gnolls up to? We could get 1,000 crowns from the gnolls. Yeah. I think 1,000 crowns is 1,000 crowns, isn't it? Speaking of inflation, do we need to reduce inflation? I don't think we do. Also, yes, we can get galleons. We can get the galleon upgrade, galleons early frigates. Not really super useful, but as we have to sometimes compete navally, I will take that, thank you very much. Plus we are now somewhat in line technologically. And actually, now that I think about it, no more building. Actually, I shouldn't even have built those. We just need to save up a metric shit ton and embrace institutions. This is what we need to do, because global trade is also already available. I guess starting from global trade, they do spread quite quickly. So yeah, this is gonna be a lot, like 11, 12k to get both of them. Not cool, not cool. We can finish admin ideas, which, yeah, sure. Cheaper admin tech. Oh, what do we have here? So, either we just lose for hedonism, or we take a bet. We could lose 1 stability and 5 hedonism, or gain 50 admin and 5 hedonism. It's a 50-50. Kets are an unpredictable race. What is one day a delight for them, in the other can be an insult to witness. As of now, the Kets have made a surprisingly unilateral decision to reject everything we give out to them in tribute. Even the Ketarch is not willing to communicate with the steward. Well... how do I feel about it? Losing a stability would be a bit annoying. Then again, we are capped out at 3, so we can lose one and it wouldn't quite be the end of the world. The hedonism, it would be nice to get 5 hedonism. Oh, and okay, I assumed the 50-50 would actually be lose 1 stability or gain 1 stability, but since we are at maximum, it is just 50 admin. Well, I will take the gamble, and I bet it's not gonna pay off, but... wait, no, that's... Wait, no, give me the... Oh, it did pay off! Wowie! I didn't expect that. My luck with 50-50s is not good, usually. And yeah, we can invest that admin in getting civil service. And finishing administrative ideas. So this does give us some policies. I guess, yeah, the Royal Commission Act is already available because that's administrative and espionage. Checking on suspicious behavior within the administration might be a good idea from time to time. The creation of royal commissions will certainly help to reduce corruption. So yeah, less corruption by a substantial 0.15. And the big one is 20% advisor cost reduction. Thank you. So, also speaking of advisors, so we do have this, I did remember that we can do a few promotions and we can get 10 in every income and finally start doing these missions, the Court of Sarhal. Oh, actually we currently... Oh shit, we don't fulfill this requirement. Elves, dwarves, humans, Harimari, gnolls, and harpies in the capital. I guess when our capital got randomly moved around, it did mess up our minorities a bit, I think. So what do we currently have in Askasur? We have elves, we have harpies, we have goblins, we have dwarves. I guess we are missing Harimaris and gnolls. Yeah, are they in Ebushuptu? Okay, Ebushuptu has everything. Because I guess when you move the capital with the mechanic, it moves all the minorities with the capital. But since our capital got forced out of Ebushuptu due to the war, it didn't move any of them along. So we have to go back to Ebushuptu when we next move our capital. But that'll be easy because I guess the mission here gives us... If I'm not... I think I at least remember that one of these missions gave us... Yeah, the seat of the court. Okay, so we will get that. So basically we need 10 in everything. Our trade efficiency advisor we can already promote. We cannot promote our military guy, sadly. Do we have anyone that's good and worth promoting? I very much would want to promote someone that is cheap. Because otherwise... Well, then again, we do have money, and honestly I could just fire them right after promoting them. Not efficient money-wise, but... Okay, sure, we can promote you, at least, if nothing else, and then... Sharat... Not accepted culture. Yeah, this is one of the slightly annoying parts, that, like, getting Elven to... Wait, but how is Sun Elven specifically not accepted? Desert Elf, Sun Elf. Where are they? Oh, there is... Okay, there is one province with Sun Elven culture in Ovdal Tungur territory. Okay, you little cheeky boogers. Actually, we could fight off Daltungur quite soon. How long is the truce? Until 1610. Well, okay, it is for 2 more years. But they don't have a military, that much is a fact. Neither does Crathanor. I think they've been beaten up recently. Goddamn, Crathanor does have a navy, though. Well, but okay, we're not gonna wait that long. Sure, just kick him out. I'm sorry, my man. But honestly, I think I will rehire him just in a moment. So let's filter through some of these. Let's filter through some of these. I would very much prefer getting a level 2 or level 3 right away. Promoting all the way up from level 1 is a bit of a hassle. Ooh, expansive. Institution spread, yes, yes. Okay, so new advisors, anyone that's interesting. No, you're a random ass culture. Okay, level 3. Sure, get in here. Get promoted. And okay, that does it. Well, he will get fired right away afterwards, but it completes the Radiant Court. Since we have very smart people in our court. Yes, we do. In every nation, power is distributed in a different way. Some have power centers in a handful of influential regions or cities, scattered like stars in the night sky. Others have power divided between 2 blocks, each waxing and waning in phases akin to the moon. But there is only one sun in the sky, and it is Sarhal's. So too shall the Jadd Empire have only one power center, the Radiant Court, and the Herald who leads it. So this gives us... Oh, I think actually this gives us, what, 10%? I guess not, maybe not quite 10%, but a decent amount of crown land. I guess we have 33 currently. That brings us to... Okay, so that was, yeah, 10%. Very cool. And then also next, the Courts of Sarhal. There is not a single piece of Halan that Sarhal's sun does not shine upon. As such, there is no one place that has a special claim to be closest to Sarhal, and thus be the ideal site for the Herald to sit and lead his empire. That truth, and the exigencies of such a wide-ranging empire, mean a variety of cities have considerable attraction as the site for the Radiant Court. Furthermore, some argue that just as the sun crosses the entire sky in its course, so too should Sarhal's court make its home in every part of the realm. Whatever the Divine Herald's thoughts on that argument, it is high time to formalize the process for choosing a court, and ensure a shared infrastructure to maintain bureaucratic continuity wherever it goes. No matter its seat, after all, we know Sarhal's court shall be the center of the Jadd Empire, and thus of all Halan. So this will give us a new government reform, which is level 3. It's gonna be more gov capacity and autonomy. What does it replace? Level 3. Okay, so that would be replacing extended royal court. One less advisor doesn't matter, we have so many advisors, it's crazy. Losing 20% reform progress growth is a bit sad. But I guess also at least it does drop down all the state influence by 5%. So yeah, a bit of a shame to lose the progress growth, but sure, 100 government capacity might just be more useful. Okay, and we go back to Ebu Shuptu, not because I like the place, but because we need to get the races in one place. So, Mountain of Clear Sight it is. Excellent. And yeah, this has boosted our governing capacity. I guess we have... Okay, yeah, currently we do have 50%, I guess, multiplier. So the 100 was actually 150. Very nice. And right away into the next mission. It's a lot of missions in quite quick succession. The Jadd Exemplary. So this is the Parliament, which we already have from the Tier 6. So yeah, this will also give us a Parliament plus 150 governing capacity. Currently the Tier 6 gives... I guess it gives 1 national unrest, so we will gain... Yeah, I guess the 1 national unrest doesn't matter, it's much better to gain the government capacity. Also, this does disable the nobility estate, which I assume now will get re-enabled, maybe, we'll see. Yeah. Every being who walks Halan has a purpose in Sarhal's crusade, and never is that truth made so clear as when Elazar I walks the streets of Ebu Shuptu, and sees every race and species united in his work. From the smallest kobold to the largest ogre, from the cleverest gnome to the strongest Harimari, the Jadd and its seat embrace all. Although the Herald shall always be Sarhal's sole voice on Halan, and the Imperial Court the Empire's sole center, there is obviously much wisdom to be drawn from across our realm. We should thus establish a formalized system for the Herald to consult the many peoples and places that make up the Empire, drawing on the finest examples every species has to offer, the Jadd Exemplary. Yep, that got replaced. So yeah, now we... Oh. Getting back the nobility estate automatically ate 25 crown land. Well, isn't that just fantastic? Isn't that just fantastic? You pieces of shit. Why can't I? I physically cannot manage to get any crown land this game. I gain any, and then I just instantly lose it. Why are they giving them 25%? Fuck! Christ! Okay, I guess we can summon the Diet, hopefully do something for the merchants, and then seize land. Merchants. They just want dev. And also, that will give us 1,000 crowns. Yeah. Definitely. Where do you want me to dev? Some random desert. E. Couldn't you have picked, like, a nicer place? You could have picked a nicer place. Well, okay, we'll have to wait a bit until we get Diplo power. Okay, things are happening. Yeah, that's shit. We had just... well, what can you do? But okay, that is 3 missions in a row, and that is everything we can do for now. The Imperial Census will have to wait for a while, because that requires a whopping 20,000 gold. Which, yeah, we'll do that at some point. And then there is the Voice of Sarhal and Child of the Sun. So, the Voice of Sarhal is going to be easy. We just need Elazar to master legendary enchantment magic. And that's already gonna give us more missionary strength, but more importantly, absolutism and separatism reduction. Which, speaking of, how close are we? Elazar. Oh, we are only 800? I thought we'd have gotten a decent number of events. Well, okay, it will take some time, but we'll get there. Child of the Sun is gonna be more problematic because that requires him to be 666, which, considering our starting stats, is gonna take a long heckin' while to get upgraded. I honestly don't. I'm skeptical if we will. Maybe at the very end of the game. Which is a shame because it does have province war score cost minus 10%. Also a massive 2 tolerance of the true faith. Then we just would not get uprisings. Okay, sure, that is what it is. Back to some more usual missions. Back to some more usual ones. Wait, why isn't this... Oh, all provinces in the Keterat region. Okay, we have to convert religion in 2 more provinces, and that will give us 30 mandate, which is very cool, and I guess that would be a stability. But weep whoop. Okay, enough looking at missions. Back to fight considerations. Oh, okay, actually, in a month we'll get a new debate, and I guess then that will decide what we do. That will decide for us what we get up to. Oh yeah, also have to replace you. Okay, we'll kick you out next month. You... What is that? Yeah, liberties are... Yeah, we have to get rid of this. Fucking horrible. So we can fire... We can fire you. Give me back my old reliable boy. Skill 3 and only costs 5.5 a month. Actually, how much of a discount do we have at this point? 50%. Yeah. Commercial advisor. I guess the commercial advisory board is 72% for the admin advisor. Ooh, that's spicy. That's interesting. That's quite something. Honestly, we could go up and get like a production advisor instead. Yeah. Yeah, give me the production efficiency guy instead. I don't think we need the unrest reduction that much. And then trade efficiency is good. And we have a new debate. What debates can we get? Oh, there is one for gaining 5 crown land ownership. I guess that would be maybe not even the worst. What else? We could... I guess supporting the war effort isn't that good because the stability would go void. And we don't have the draft, which is honestly a major problem. I was really hoping on the draft. I guess we'll just have to power through. So if we can't get the draft, I guess we get some Crownland ownership. Come on, why do you all want influence? Okay, I guess we're gonna placate some fools. One more, sure, one army tradition. 5 Crownland, yippee. Yippee, that gets us out of the worst, and then we will seize land, and that should deal with the rest. We have to wait, what, 50, that's 57, 3 more months. But okay, so the problem is, our manpower issues did not get resolved all that easily. Which is not good. Also, the command has a leader who is 033. Good, good. By that I mean they are not good, which is good for us. And okay, yeah, Kudet Kai is absolutely messed up. They just got backstabbed, man. Backstabbed just like that. And then Dahui also joined in. What sort of mess is this? So yeah, what would be our chances fighting all of the sub-commands at once? Because realistically, we're not gonna catch them separately. That's just not likely to happen. I guess one thing, if nothing else, is that they are split up. It's always easier to fight separate people than fighting one and the same. Plus, the Tiger Command is out of manpower, they only have 40,000. The Elephant Command does have reserves, but they're not that damaging, I don't think. They are mostly defensive focused. Then the Dragon Command would be the big one, because they have manpower, they have a fielded military, and they have a goddamn good military. But hey, Verkal Gulan hold specialization. I was waiting for this. As our hold progresses ever deeper into the earth, it has come to our attention that, like in the days of old Dvarov, a hold must specialize to witness its true potential. From now on, Verkal Gulan must decide to focus on a certain aspect, based on what natural resources and opportunities the hold has available. Will it focus on the infrastructure of a foundry hold, full of conveyors, tracks and great forges to outscale any other metal production? Perhaps infrastructure to maintain an even higher population, a metropolis, houses stacked upon houses carved upon the walls of the Dvarovar, where city and commercial business can flourish alike. Maybe a hold to focus on the finer arts, a hold beautifully crafted with elegant architecture to please and inspire our master artisans and crafters. Or might it even have the infrastructure to support vast vertical farms, so that our hold will be green with plant life to feed our people? Or perhaps the hold will lean towards military matters, with large fortifications and massive roads, so as to defend ourselves against outsiders, both above and below? Okay, so either Metropolis, which is tax, which honestly I'm not super interested in. Taxes, yeah, are a bit meh. Alternatively, Artisan, which gives trade efficiency. I guess it's trade. Artisan is trade. Local goods produced. Well, which is also not... Actually, how does that work with gold? Because yeah, the problem is gold doesn't have trade value. It's raw money. So... But I think even then, it does produce trade power. And the local goods produced will just give us more gold income. Plus, I think that the 2% trade efficiency global, I would say, might just be worth more than the 2% national taxes. So, yes, artisan infrastructure. Plus, also, it makes more sense, I would say, because basically Verkal Gulan is already a very pretty hold. It's very decorated. And it's meant to be for, like, heroes and stuff, so artisan infrastructure it is. I think I would have preferred... I would have maybe preferred, like, military or... Well, yeah, I think military would have just been the best for us. But I think that is all based on trade goods, so if you want military, you need some sort of metal or a military good. Okay, so where were we before that happened? Ah, yes, discussing if a war against the command is at all feasible. Ooh, we could... Okay, this is something we definitely can do. We can start a war against Rajnadaga, and they are guaranteed by the Tiger Command. So then we have a quick war, we break all of the Tiger Command's alliances, well, all the two that they have against the elephants and dragons. We wait out the quick peace, and then we fight the Tiger Command solo. That sounds like something. Yeah, also, these guys will be involved, doesn't matter. I do like fishing for good wars via guarantees. So, with that, we do need more military over here. I think this has mostly been resolved. Actually, where do we have... Sure, yeah, just get another army over here. We'll need it. God damn, we are making 3.7 extra fervor. I guess positive stability gives us a lot. And I guess while we are at peace, we gain +1. Also, the clergy is currently giving a lot. Oh, also, can we... Yes, we can dev. So that completes the estate, and now we can seize more land, and no one will be angry about it. Okay, and that means we still are, I guess, what, above 30 is where we need to be. God damn it. So that's gonna be available in 5 years again. Well, I guess having the nobility back does have its bonuses. We get 10% manpower recovery speed, which is definitely nice. Like, I guess depending on how much absolutism we end up with, it might be worth it to give out some additional privileges. Okay, so get these armies ready. Okay, yeah, the Tiger Command really has gotten itself beaten up. Oh, they also don't have a good leader. So we will break their... And yeah, once we break their alliances, we'll be able to just start chomping away. Though, yeah, considering how expensive every single province is gonna be, I don't think we'll be able to take much in each war. Ow. I don't want to lose 75 government reform progress. No, take the stability. Take the stability. We have missions that will give it back to us. Yeah, this gives 1 stability, Sarhal and the cat. And I think that should be finishing up quite... Agshalum. Agshalum? I don't care about you. So yeah, where is the religious conversion? Wait, no, what religion are these places? What's going on here? Oh, they got... I can't convert it until 21. Oh, how I do absolutely hate religious zeal. So, while Yagab Faru had taken this over, they obviously converted everything, and we have to wait 12 more years until we can convert it. Fuck. Annoying. Okay, oh, something different though. Desires of the flesh. While we have successfully managed to keep the truth from the rest of the court, it is only a question of time until it gets out unless we do something. The divine herald Elazar I recently discovered that his wife, Empress Consort Ariatra, is having an affair. How dare she? Are you not happy with your husband? He's a wizard. He's a master administrator. Yeah, not only that, but the other guilty culprit is none other than our advisor, Ivrandil Urzuir. Who are you? The newly hired production guy. How dare he? We just got him a job. What would be... I think like this choice is mostly RP now. Do we execute the advisor or do we set aside our wife? It doesn't really matter. Well, I guess killing the natural scientist is just better, easier. Sure, have his head. Chop. Time for someone new. All power cost? Meh. Not really. Damn, none of you are... What, we can take the national unrest guy back. Or we can alternatively wait until someone more interesting shows up. Yeah, let's wait for next month. See if we get something neat. Well, another production efficiency guy, Vina the Slaver. Do we want someone who is called the Slaver working for us? They are slaving away writing documents. That's why their production is so good. That's how we'll explain it. And that's how we'll explain it. Okay, and yeah, how are... They are still at war, so that's good. Damn, the Tiger Command really is running itself ragged. And I guess the other ones are also, if nothing else, they are losing manpower to attrition. And okay, I think we can start the fighting here. Don't want to wait too long. So, Yeah, we'll just use the forced satrapy casus belli. We're not actually gonna go through with it. I assume I can just not take it. We will force them to become a satrapy. Or is that a bit dangerous? Is using that casus belli a bit dangerous? Well, I think it shouldn't be. How quickly can we get a claim up? 2.5 a month. Well, that would be at least half a year. How much does a claim cost for us? Somewhere... fabricate claim costs 16, so with 2.5... like, yeah, half a year. I think we should be able to just not take it. So sure, force satrapy. And then I want to see... I think because, yeah, them I will just... Honestly, them I will just white piece. I don't even care. Okay, so everyone else start getting in there. And I guess at this point... Oh, that would be 2,000 casualties each month just from... Okay, we can't do that. We need at least pull the infantry out. Taking that much simply from attrition is... Yeah, that's a bit too much for my heart and for the economy. At least we do siege them quickly. They have literally no fort defense. We get one roll every 10 days. So at least we shouldn't take too much attrition damage if we can finish each siege in like a few, maybe like even a month, if we get a little bit lucky. Oh, news of the Karashi drills. So yeah, astonishing news has reached our court. Gnomish artificers have succeeded in creating a functional drill out of the exotic material Karashi, and in a successful test against the temple complex of Bubkagama's wards, have broken through into the previously untouched temple beyond. Already reports have reached us of small wonders in the complex's superficial chambers, and the spires only know what miracles lie deeper within. And the spirits only know. Well, admittedly, I don't think I will be messing around with it too much, because unless I'm mistaken or something has been changed, the temples actually aren't all that impressive. They're not all that impressive, so... and plus I don't want to anger the spirits, because if I'm not mistaken, they can be quite problematic. Oh, this is their capital. They have ramparts? Why the flip do they have ramparts? Well, sure they do. Okay, but that's one city taken. Oh, okay, peace was made. So, yeah, the Dragon Command... I guess the Dahuis captured some land and they freed someone. Then the dragons chomped down into the south. Yeah, mostly into Mohuang. Well, yeah, they got wrecked. Where is that peace treaty? Can I find it? Oh, here we go. Yeah, they took a minuscule amount of money. Okay, so it mostly was just taking the provinces. Well, that's fine by me. They didn't gain a whole lot out of it, and they did get beaten up a bit. So, though now we do have to be ready for the Tiger Command military arriving at any moment. Yeah, the cities... It was easy enough to siege down the fort that was in the open. The ones in the cities are tougher cookies. Well, mostly just a bit slower. A bit slower going. And the age of Witch Kings is upon us. And some big-ass pop-ups. The end of the Green Tide heralds a new era forged by war and clouded by cults of personality. But what happens when the magic goes unchecked? What happens in the land where the rules of old society no longer matter? Okay, mercenaries got changed up, we don't care. And the Eskani Wars of Consolidation. They kick off. Yep, congratulations. Okay, I guess Marhold actually has expanded decently. And then I guess... God, Khosrugan, what is this border gore? What is going on here? This is horrible. I don't want to look at it. But yes, the Wars of Consolidation. Well, might as well give it a read. Eskan has known many forms of war over the millennia, which have left its land well watered with blood. There was Kastan II Beastbane's crusade against the Deep Woods, which turned vast forests into ash and slew countless centaurs, satyrs, and other fake creatures. There was the War of the Sorcerer King, when new elven might clashed against the powerful magics of Nikmare and his acolytes. And of course there was the Green Tide, which crushed historic nations into rubble, proud people into refugees, and great cities into ruins. But it has never known war like this. This will be no crusade, no fight of good against evil. This is war of brother against brother, neighbor against neighbor. There is no war more violent, no war more vicious. Soon, a land which only recently began to again hear the sound of Tellum town criers will find it replaced by the gruesome, destructive cacophony of cannon fire. The engineers responsible for rebuilding Castanaf and cities across the land shall turn to the design of new fortifications and artillery. Not all Eskani dread the horrors of war, however. In tall towers and great palaces, Witch Kings imagine themselves rivals to Nikmare himself, soon to ascend over all Eskan, nay, all Canor. But of course, any such conquest must begin with Castanaf. Vertesker and Nathaleri merchants are already delivering the latest weaponry from Talgear and the Dragon Coast, as they come to pick up Orcish slaves. And of course the number of adventurer captains offering themselves to the highest bidder has risen dramatically, with no shortage of veteran soldiers willing to join these mercenary armies. Well, you boys go at it. Hack and slash and kill each other. We aren't... not part of our business. Not part of our business. Okay, we return to this siege fest. Oh, shit. Why are they attacking from there? Well, that's a way to lose 10,000 infantry. Biggest problem is if we pull back... Out of all the places, I did not expect them to just pop up there. Would it be worthwhile? They are arriving on the 24th. Oh, and we must go around. Of course we must go around. Well, that infantry is dead. And I guess we have to pull back. Well, no, the siege... Actually, the siege is almost done. Stay at it. Yeah, just absolutely shot to shit. Yeah, 6 more days. No way in hell we survive 6 more days. Yeah, well, that sure is a way to start things off. Poison of the Mage. No! Coffee gets cheaper. The large consumption of coffee among young magic students, in particular children of nobles, revealed the existence of persistent side effects. In particular, a twitch now named the Jitters, provoking catastrophic results in their spellcasting. No! Why? Why did you have to discover that? We have coffee. Coffee, good. We need to sell more of it. Actually, okay, I didn't even check what, so we are an emperor, we are a powerful mage, we almost have the potential for 200 regiments, so we have all of that checked off. We'll be able to easily do trade companies. 20 provinces and Bulwar with 25 development. Okay, that's a bit of a tall ask. But okay, this is the first age where we do have a unique Golden Age of the Sun Cult. Our advisors will gain an additional effect until the end of the age. Okay. I haven't seen this one before. That's very interesting. I guess we'll see how powerful the additional effects are, but I hope it's something good. And then I guess there is the usual yearly absolutism, 5 admin efficiency, gonna be very good. Overall, now that absolutism is a thing, actually, what does our current absolutism look like? Okay, only 64 cap. Yeah, we definitely need to, for one, get our Crownland back, and then, I guess, get rid of most of the privileges. Because yeah, okay, we already are gaining 1.5 per year. That's good. That's good. Okay, get this army over here. Okay, nice. Siege finished. Another siege finished. Excellent. They are... It would be nice to beat them up, then again, maybe beating them up would just lead to more casualties on our end. Oh, well, if you wanna stay here, we can definitely organize something. We can definitely organize something. A bit of a romp. Jump them. Wait, excuse me, how the hell is that a crossing penalty? Now that's not what I want to see. Oh, okay, no, we caught... Actually, excellent, we caught one of their smaller armies, which didn't have a good general. And we wiped them out. Okay, that's... excellent. Send the healthy armies back down. Would be nice if we could delete some more. Also, how long... We literally started this siege on day 1. Ugh, Christ, and it's been going very long. Well, speak of the devil, and it's done. Just stay here. Okay. Honestly, I might... Can we... I think I want to piece them out as quickly as possible. So we will annul 2 treaties. We won't take... We could get a shit ton of money, but... that will just increase the treaty duration, and I want it to be as short as possible. So this will be 17 years. Well, not 17, 7 years. We could make it a year shorter by only cancelling the alliance with the Dragon Command. Yeah, I think actually... it might be good, because the Elephant Command isn't really all that good. So if we can break their alliance with the Dragon Command, then when we attack the Tiger Command... we will fight both them and the elephants, which shouldn't be too much of a problem since they are the weakest two. And then we will break the elephants alliance with the Dragon Command after that. And basically we will take them one at a time. That is of course assuming that the main command doesn't get uppity in the meanwhile. So sure, we can break one of your alliances, and yeah, the money would add 3 years to the peace, to which we have money now, so just break an alliance and leave it at that. So this is gonna be for 6 years. Cool. Everyone get out of there. And now, these guys, I don't even care what I do with you, not gonna lie. You are a bit of a pointless endeavor. I don't really care about tributarying you. Well, yeah, okay, so we can just white piece them, but we cannot demand anything unless we also demand tributary. So I guess they can give us money and just, yeah, chill. I don't care. Yeah. A shame. If we hadn't lost those 10,000, we basically would have gotten through it with very minimal losses. In the meanwhile, they tell us about crazy hair fashion. It is said that the ancient nobility of the precursor elves marked their status with unnatural hair colors, ranging from pinks, greens, blues, and silvers. Since that discovery, the nobles of Canor have begun dyeing their hair in bright colors to mimic an age lost to ash. Hey, dyes are more expensive. And I think we gain 400 crowns. No, I guess that was also Exves. Well, we do have some dyes. We do have... Oh, there is a lot in the Tiger Command. Okay, so we will get some dyes. Yeah, this is actually a big old bunch. There are, what, 3 adjacent provinces with dyes. I assume this must be like a die city. It's everything they do. But okay, all things considered, quite a quick war. A lot of gains. Not that many losses. Could have done it a bit better, but still it's fine enough. Also, I should have read what that said. The command... I assume the command must be considering an attack against the Tiger command now. Especially since, well, I did weaken them. So this is the only problem now. Maybe the command will strike them and they will take everything. Or at least they will take a big part of the land or something. But, well, we have to break them apart somehow. We have to begin from somewhere. And okay, that's... it is 5 o'clock, alas. So... looks like also a decent ending point, because it doesn't look like we'll have... yeah. A war just finished. Plans are being made. Stuff is... should be working. We have, yeah... 2 more. Yep, also local nobility is also going to give us a bit more absolutism. This is a leader siege. Leader siege +1 across the board is going to be very useful. I think this is my first time using aristocratic ideas, and I think I'm liking them quite a bit. I'd say I'm liking them quite a bit. So, with everything said and done, I guess we are in a relatively stable position to... well, next time, I guess we continue doing our thing. If I'm not mistaken, our peace treaty with Ovdaltungur should be ending in literally 3 months. Okay, so that gives us just about enough time to move our army over. And the next target will be Ovdaltungur. And hopefully... where is... So, I assume we have claims on all of this. We will most likely manage to unify Bhuvauri culture, finally. So this will be huge. 10% core creation cost. I don't think we will manage to take quite everything. But yeah, getting... what was it? The Jadd is... yeah, Jadd is the true faith. So we need to do this decision. The Jadd is the true faith, which requires the Bulvar subcontinent to be the Jadd. Which we do need to get out here. Which I think we will need 2 separate wars for this. The development in the Ovdaltungri land isn't super stellar, but Krathanor has incredibly high development. It's like... yeah, 23 is literally the lowest they have. They have like an average of almost 30. So that will definitely need 2 different wars. But once we do that, we could get the Blade of Light, which will give us the Great Holy War Casus Belli. That would be incredibly good, and honestly, I'm a bit disappointed that it has taken this long to get here. So... but yeah. Well, okay, that's about a wrap. Nice. I guess what we got, the entirety of Keterata plus the Mother's Sorrow. And I guess a successful war in the Bhuvauri lands, and we can finally move into... we can finally start moving into the command, which I guess we have prepped now. So, I guess that's gonna be for next time, which should be Monday. Yeah, next week's schedule a bit I don't know, maybe I'm gonna put some changes there, because most likely Exilium is disappearing entirely. We already didn't have it this week, and I think the same is gonna apply next week. I'm still not sure about Tuesdays, but either way, Monday should be Jadd Day. So, see you then, I guess. Bye-bye.